Boat number 60, as we're looking down pit lane there, Greg Miskelbacker in boat number 60 from Thornhill, Ontario. And we got his boat built by Rob Size, and he is sponsored by Marine City Sports and Kawartha Boat Refinishing.
We've got the boats lined up in the starting position. They're waiting for the referee to raise the white flag. The white flag will be raised by that boat in the center of the course with the green canopy bimini top out there.
Boat number 81, Bruce Bain from Richmond down near Ottawa in Let Me Go, sponsored by Langlois Sound Performance and Cruisewear Uniforms. Bruce is in his last, perhaps, year of this race. We got the white flag up, Mark.
The white flag, the flag can be dropped anywhere from 0 to 45 seconds from the time that the flag is raised. So these guys are anxious right now, and it's quiet time.
Dead quiet. Fingers poised over the start buttons there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good start coming out of the hole very quickly is Timmy Wood in boat number 12.
And Bruce Bain on the inside, and Steve Huff in third place on the
Steve
outside.
Huff putting his nose up. He knows he's got the work to do.
These guys have to string it out right now. They're coming into a funnel-shaped course at this point. They have to round all the buoys, and the first turn is the one that counts. If they can get through there first, the other guys have to eat wake.
Bruce Bain holding very tight, but on the outside, he's had the door closed on him. Timmy Wood closed the door and it's been out.
Oh,
Bruce
my
Bain,
God. That's the worst place. That's the worst place for that type of thing to happen. The other boats could have gone right over top of them, but they made it through cleanly, and they're coming through. And we have
Timmy Wood in front, and Steve Huff in second position. What a beautiful setup. It looks like Peter Ramsey coming in there in third position. It's hard to see right now. Randy Doyat in boat number 5.
We have races all over the pack at this point.
Dave Saunders in boat number 42 in third. And
Steve Huff and Tim Wood.
And George Cochran in boat 4. He's on the inside trying to pick off Dave Saunders.
This is a real boat race. Now, take a look at that. Take a look at the acceleration that Huff has on Tim Wood. Now, Wood is hanging way up in the air right now.
Beautiful. Look at the way that boat is hung out to dry there, Mark Rockwell.
There's a little bit of a gust that comes out of that chute, so those guys have to be careful. There goes Steve Huff.
Right past you on the outside, but he still has to get past him on the inside.
Tim Wood is hanging to the inside.
He's going to close the door on him, Mark. Watch this.
I don't know. Huff's staying outside. He's let him have the advantage, but he's faster.
Unbelievable.
To the corner.
There it is. Oh, Timmy Wood hooking hard coming through that corner.
He's still got the inside, but Huff now has an advantage. He's got the straightaway speed. They're going to come into this next corner, and I don't think there's going to be left much room.
Unbelievable. Timmy Wood has got it set up perfectly. Huff is trying to get a little bit of a better balance point, but he's stretching out that lead very nicely now. George Cochran in third position has passed Dave Saunders.
Steve Huff running through the corner.
Look at him hold that boat coming through the corner, nice and flat.
These guys are cutting really close to the pin. Now, one of those pins happens to dislodge or get damaged in any way. The driver has to pay for the thing, and he has docked a lap, so they don't want to hit those buoys.
Absolutely. As we are watching now, we see that is, in fact, Steve Huff going up the back straight, and he has just got it hung out beautifully. It looks so easy right now, Mark. How does he do that?
It looks easy, but right now he's trimmed in slightly. Now he's on the out button. He's trimming that boat up. You'll watch the air get under the boat. He porpoises slightly. He's having a little difficulty keeping level here. Now, Tim Wood's boat is very, very well balanced. You can see where it takes Huff's boat a little bit more longer to air out, but he's got the lead, and he's in control.
We better watch George Cochran here in boat 566. He's starting to close in on Timmy Wood.
Yeah, George Cochran is our American friend out there, and he's driven a long way to come to Dunnville, and he wants to win.
He's got his eyes clearly set right now on second position, but
Wood is really hanging it out. You can see the air packed under that boat. You can see him start to dance as he goes down the back chute when he hits that little bit of ripple and the extra wind that comes out of the channel.
Right now, unless Steve Huff makes a mistake, and we saw already that can be done very easily, he should be in pretty good shape to get up first.
Well, that's what we said in EP class.
That's
there was
right.
a spin out with toss, so let's not hand over the laurels to Steve Huff just yet. He's got a long way to go.
That's right, and we've got a Tim Wood who's still very hungry. He'd like a little revenge for yesterday. But look at that boat coming down.
Is pushing Wood very, very strongly.
What a beautiful shape as we're looking now at George Cochran, and George Cochran's gone inside on Tim Wood. He's got the inside lane. He's trying to make his move now, but I don't think he can do it. Look here. Very close coming in there, but Timmy Wood slammed the door, and George Cochran had to run wide on that second place.
Actually, we've got some really good racing going on in the back of the pack. Huff seems to be walking away with it at this point. He's gained a lot of momentum. That's what getting out front does to you. You know, you gain that confidence, and once you get past, like Tim Wood did, I mean, it kind of kicks you in the face a little bit, and you got to start over.
We're coming down for our green lap, Mark, which indicates the final lap coming up, and we've got Steve Huff about to take the green lap for the final lap of the first heat of SST75.
Well, I think Steve Huff wants to beat his own records that he set yesterday. So he ran over 65 miles an hour. We'll see what he can do today. He doesn't have any traffic to contend with right now. He's got clean air and clean water.
Steve Huff in boat number 22, the Dryland Marine Special. Timmy Wood in number 12, and George Cochran.
And Cochran is hanging it out, too. Now, if he can just cut on the inside of Wood, but I don't think Wood is going to move over at all. I think it's going to be a pretty tough job.
Steve Huff going down the back straightaway. He is hanging out beautifully. He's got a beautiful, beautiful lead there. Very comfortable in front.
Well, we also notice we have two different engine manufacturers going at it head-and-head. They're pretty well balanced in terms of numbers out here. We have Johnson, Evinrude, and Mercury. Each one wants to claim a victory here. That's important for them.
And as we see Steve Huff rounding the final pin, coming down towards the finish line, he must have his foot to the floor, Mark.
Well, he has his foot to the floor. He also knows where his competition is, but will he get the record? That is the number one question at this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's your winner, the SST75, Stephen Huff, national champion, and the thumbs-up sign from a couple of his buddies there on the end of the dock.
And here they come, Cochran and Tim Wood.
Oh, what a finish! Tim Wood holds off a hard-charging George Cochran.
That was 0.3 of a second difference there, Harry.
Dave Saunders awfully high out of the water there in boat 42, and Randy Doyat on 5th position in boat number 5.
You know, you watch these boats, and you can virtually see the propeller turning as they're running flat out.
Completely airborne, the only thing holding them in the water. Greg Mistelbacher, and then Bruce Bain, who spun out. He's come back a long way from his spin out.
You know, Bruce Bain's pretty lucky that he did spin out, frankly. These boats don't spin like V-bottoms. They don't slide. They generally just hook in and barrel roll. So he made it through without an incident.
Last two boats, Peter Ramsey and Paul Dixon. Ladies and gentlemen, your first heat of the SST75 officially goes to national champion and present competition record holder, Steve Huff.
We'll be right back with more Thunder on the Grand.